Welcome back to our channel. Hey there. Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like there's a hidden language that instantly connects you with someone on a deeper level? What if I told you that with just a few well-chosen phrases, you could tap into that emotional chemistry with any woman, even if she's already in a relationship? Today we're going to dive into 4 powerful phrases that can build a genuine emotional connection and spark attraction in ways you never thought possible. But don't worry, this isn't about playing mind games or manipulating anyone. In fact, it's the exact opposite. It's about understanding how to communicate in a way that resonates with someone's emotions, honestly and sincerely. If you're ready to learn the psychology behind these phrases and how to use them the right way, you're in for a treat. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on these crucial insights. Let's jump into it. Segment 1. Why words matter more than you think. Let's take a step back and talk about why words hold so much power, especially when it comes to building attraction. You see, words aren't just sounds. They carry meaning, energy, and emotion, and when used the right way, they lessen. Number 1 can create an emotional connection that goes beyond surface-level attraction. So why do these phrases work so well, particularly with women? Well, psychology tells us that women in general tend to place a high value on emotional connection. They seek validation, trust, and understanding in relationships. This emotion attunement means that when the right words are spoken with authenticity, they tap into those deep emotional triggers that make her feel valued and appreciated. But here's the key: it's not just about saying something sweet or charming. You have to mean it. Words are most powerful when they come from a place of honesty. The timing, tone, and delivery of your words are just as important as the words themselves. Now that we have a bit of background on the psychology behind these phrases, let's dive into the first one and see why it's so effective. Segment 2. Phrase 1. I understand how you feel. The first phrase we're going to talk about might seem simple, but trust me, it's one of the most powerful things you can say. I understand how you feel. Now, why does this work? Women, especially those in relationships, often feel like they're not truly heard. They want to feel understood on an emotional level. This isn't just about listening to their words. It's about empathizing with their emotions. When you say, I understand how you feel, you're not just showing that you've heard her. You're showing her that you get her. This creates an emotional bond that can be incredibly powerful. But here's the catch. You can't just say this phrase to anyone at any time. It has to be said when you genuinely understand what she's going through. Imagine this scenario. She's venting about her day or expressing frustration about something. Instead of offering solutions or brushing off her feelings, you take a moment to truly listen. Then you say, I understand how you feel. Not only does this make her feel validated, but it shows you're emotionally present. Even if she's in a relationship, this phrase can make her feel like you understand her in ways her partner may not. But remember, lesson number 2, it's not enough to just say it. You have to back it up with action. Actively listen to her concerns, ask questions, and show that you're genuinely interested in her perspective. When you do this, that simple phrase becomes a doorway to a deeper connection. Segment 3. Phrase 2. You deserve so much better. Now let's move on to a phrase that can really make a woman reevaluate her current situation, especially if she's in an unhappy relationship. You deserve so much better. This phrase works because it taps into a woman's sense of self-worth. Let's face it, many women stay in relationships that aren't ideal because they feel obligated, they fear the uncertainty of being alone, or they simply don't realize they deserve more. By saying, you deserve so much better, you're reminding her that she's worth more than what she's getting. And this is a big but, you need to use this phrase with care. The last thing you want to do is come off as manipulative or judgmental. The goal here is not to criticize her choices or put down her current partner. Instead, you're giving her a gentle nudge toward realizing her own value when timed. Right? This phrase can be incredibly empowering. Maybe she's confided in you about feeling unappreciated or taken for granted in that moment when you say you deserve so much better. It can plant a seed in her mind. She may start to question whether her current relationship is really fulfilling her or if she's settling for less than she deserves. The important thing here is to be genuine. If she feels like you're just saying this to win her over, it'll backfire. But if you're truly coming from a place of care and respect, this phrase can be a game-changer. Segment 4, Phrase 3. I've never met anyone like you. All right? Here's a phrase that might sound like a compliment on the surface, but when used correctly, it can be incredibly powerful. I've never met anyone like you. This phrase is all about making her feel unique and special. Every woman wants to feel like she stands out from the crowd, that she's not just one in a million, but truly one of a kind. By telling her that you've never met anyone like her, you're highlighting her individuality in a way that makes her feel seen and appreciated. But here's the secret to making this phrase work. It has to be personal. Don't just throw it out there randomly. Find something specific about her that genuinely sets her apart from others. Maybe it's her sense of humor, her creativity, or the way she makes you feel when you tie this phrase to something. Lesson number 3. Specific and personal. It feels much more authentic. Let's say you're on a date or having a deep conversation, and she's sharing something about herself that you really admire. That's the perfect moment to say, I've never met anyone like you. It shows that you're paying attention and that you value her for who she is, not just for what she looks like or the surface-level things. This phrase is especially effective if she feels overlooked in her current relationship. By pointing out her uniqueness, you making her feel special in a way that she might not be experiencing with her partner. Segment 5, Phrase 4. I feel so comfortable around you now. For the final phrase, I feel so comfortable around you. At first glance, this might not seem as impactful as the others, but don't underestimate it. When you tell a woman that you feel comfortable around her, you're opening the door to vulnerability. And here's the thing, vulnerability is attractive. Women are naturally drawn to men who aren't afraid to open up emotionally. By telling her that you feel comfortable around her, you're signaling that you trust her enough to be yourself. This creates an emotional safe space where both of you can be authentic and real. Think about this: when you're comfortable around someone, you let your guard down. You're not trying to impress or put on a show. You're just being you. And when she sees that, it makes her feel like she can be herself around you too. This is the foundation of any strong connection, even with someone who might be in a relationship. This phrase also tells her that you're looking for something deeper than just a casual connection. It shows that you're interested in building a real bond, one based on trust and emotional safety. And that's something women find incredibly attractive. Putting it all together. So there you have it, the 4 secret phrases that can create deep emotional connections with any woman, even those in relationships. But remember, these phrases aren't magic tricks. The key to making them work is sincerity. You have to mean what you say, and it has to come from a place of respect and authenticity. If you use these phrases with genuine intent, you'll start to notice how women respond to you differently. It's all about building real, meaningful connections, not manipulation or games. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. And hey, let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these phrases before and how they worked for you. Until next time, stay confident and keep growing.